So what's your name?
Kyle Command.
Okay, Kyle. You think you know about the Industrial Revolution in Manchester, England?
You can say that.
Alright. How and when did the Industrial Revolution impact England beneficially?
Wow! The Industrial Revolution represented a turning point in Manchester, England, that paved the way for economical advancements, along with progression, technological innovations, and contributions regarding society for the time period of 1760 to 1850. First are economical advancements along with progression in Manchester's overall wealth. As you may know, the Industrial Revolution in Manchester is an essential piece of England's history. This particular revolution is a prime example of proper industrialization, making it the nerve center of textile industry, especially in Britain. One of the various stages was what eventually formed an important phase, kicking off the following portion of Manchester history. This involved Manchester taking cotton activities to a whole new level. Cotton marketplaces in Manchester gradually took over cotton industries entirely. Now, a word from our sponsors. Hi, I'm Kyle Capan. Do you like spinning? Do you like Jenny? If either of these are true, you should get the Spinning Jenny. Invented in 1765 by James Hargreaves, it allowed one person to spin threads at one rotation. It increased the amount of cotton one worker can produce. Another reason Manchester was able to thrive economically during the Industrial Revolution was due to the city's climatic and topographic conditions, making the development of textile industry easy and effective. The elevation of the land and the humid climate were considered ideal for the production and the placement of hydro-powered cotton mills. These hydro-powered cotton mills revolutionized the distribution of cotton, spinning yarn, and other textile goods in Manchester. Besides cotton textile mills, other industries such as engineering firms were growing in development. These firms produced machinery for processing and trading cotton more efficiently. On the sole financial side of this process, Manchester's success in their cotton production was mainly founded by insurance from banks. But Manchester never failed with their steady progression and their attempt to economically advance the city. Now, for another commercial.
I've got the panel! Great deal for you today! This here is the water frame created by this sexy man, Richard Arkwright. It produced faster yarn by using water power, and rollers produce the correct thickness of the yarn. Get it now!
Besides cotton textile mills, other industries such as engineering firms were growing in development. These firms produced machinery for processing and trading cotton more effectively. On the sole financial side of this process, Manchester's success in their cotton production was mainly funded by insurance from banks, but Manchester never failed with their steady progression in their attempt to economically advance the city. Along with extreme development of cotton textile mills came the skyrocketing progression of employment rates. Children and women were given opportunities to work, but were forced to deal with rather harsh conditions to start. In order to raise money to support their families, without all of the employees and industries came overproduction of goods. In an attempt to sell these overproduced goods, prices dropped. For example, in 1831, The recorded price of cotton was 66% of what it was in 1770. Unfortunately for the middle class merchants, remained dominated of the majority of the wealth, leaving the middle class with the bare minimum. Ahora, tiempo para un descanso de comercial.
Oh, I hate to have to manually separate all this cotton. Oh wait, I can get it. Cotton gin! Quickly separates cotton fibers from their seeds, much easier than manual separation, and it was invented by Eli Whitney in 1793.
Economic advancements and overall changes had an immense social effect. Social speaking, children that were sent to the factories in an attempt to provide for their families started with ill treatment. They were sent to the coal mines to work as well, conveniently located closer to bodies of water, helping with the progression in production. Also, women were put in position to work in textile factories, but both women and children were granted lighter working conditions with the Factory Act of 1833. This act spared any child from working under 9 years old. They allowed children ages 9 to 13 to work more than 9 hours a day. Also, children 13 to 18 could not work more than 12 hours a day. No child could work at night, and 2 hours of schooling were enforced every day. Finally, factory inspectors were appointed to make sure these changes were carried through. All of the following were prime examples of social contributions leading to the progression of Manchester's Industrial Revolution. Last but not least were the technological innovations that guided Manchester's revolution between 1750 and 1850. These included the spinning jenny, created in 1765 by no other than James Hargreaves. Secondly was the water frame, also created in 1765 by Richard Arkwright. Innovations from Manchester's Industrial Revolution. Spinning jenny, 1765 by James Hargreaves. Water frame, 1765, Richard Arkwright. All cotton textile mills. Developed in 1773. 1779, Samuel Crompton, the spinning mill. 1784, power loom, Edwin Cartwright. 1792, Eli Whitney, cotton gin. So, economical progression linked to social contributions and guided by technological innovations all were factors in Manchester's successful industrial revolution between 1700 and 1850. This is Kyle Capan. Thanks for watching.
Go.
Hi. I don't know what's these
You're done. You're done.
Another reason Manchester was able to thrive.
Stop.
Another reason Manchester was able.
Alright, stop. Okay, just keep going. Just roll with it, roll with it.
Another reason Manchester was able to thrive economically during the
Yeah, stop. Just stop. Stop.
of Manchester. I'm sorry. Developed in 1770-63.
Take two.
Hi, I'm Kyle Capan. Do you like spinning? Do you like Jenny? If either of these two are true, you should get the spinning Jenny. If it's 1770. Hi, I'm Kyle Capan. Great deal for you. Perfect. This here is the waterwork created by the